There's some things for you to do and to know they're here for Joanne. Okay.
Welcome, dipshits, to Season 3 of Dollar Bin of Doom. Each episode, your hosts, Kevin and Sam, review a movie or video game they find for $1. And, yeah, that's basically it. And now, your least favorite friend's favorite YouTube channel, The Miserable Hair People.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Dollar Bin of Doom.
You did it without me asking. I'm so proud of
I
you.
know. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget next time though.
Yeah, definitely.
Ryan's here.
I am.
Our DM.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yes. Dungeon Master.
Do you
Master
prefer
of the Dungeon.
DM or GM?
DM, I think it's sexier, right? I think there's a lot of latex involved, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Dick
You know?
Master.
Dick
Yeah.
Master.
Dong
Dick
Master.
Dong Maestro, right?
Ooh.
Dong Maestro.
I
Why
like
not?
it.
Wow.
Conduct my balls, baby.
I don't fucking know.
That's fine.
We watched a weird one.
We did. It was a weird one.
We watched Stormtrooper with zero affiliation to Star Wars or Disney.
I don't even think you can say that. We'll get demonetized. So.
Yeah, I think they are already on their way. with
Yeah, they
it.
probably bought the rights to this movie just to like
Yeah.
at like copyright fuck us.
Yeah, I got to be really careful with our tags and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. So what drew you to Stormtrooper?
Strictly the name, but
Yeah.
I think the idea that Cory Feldman was in it
Cory Feldman's in it. Yeah.
was also a big selling point. I think
Yep.
anything that he is in is a win for like the wrong reasons, though.
That's very true.
You know,
Have you seen his music career?
No.
He's like, have you heard of a guy named Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same
That's
thing.
it. That's it. He's Michael Jackson.
Corey
now.
Feldman is
He's
Michael Jackson.
He never died.
Shit.
Actually, he just took off the
Nice.
prosthetics.
Yeah.
He just got it. He got an eye patch.
It is so horribly embarrassing.
Wow.
I'll show you a video. It's pretty good.
So to put it in scope, Cory Feldman was on tour with Riff Raff, Limp Bizkit also, but
Yep.
mostly
Riff Raff. Yeah, I saw that. It was a video a guy went and
yeah, they were
Check it out.
in Phoenix at the Talking Stick. Yeah, it was
talking stick.
and yeah, a whole arena.
Jesus. For like the goof?
I guess they're just really leaning into the bit.
I guess.
I'm
man.
for it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, were they performing together, or was it like Corey Feldman was the opener?
Cory Feldman was definitely the opener.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has like a band of like hot ladies dressed as angels. And I think they mime all their instruments. I'd be shocked if any of them.
Knew how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think
Shots
about that.
fired, ladies. Because
Yeah.
I know you're watching.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Kevin says women can't play instruments.
Just those ones.
Just those specific ones.
Yeah. You give them a bassoon, they can play that shit.
That's true.
But play the drums?
Fuck
No.
no.
Never.
Keyboard, this doesn't look like a penis. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, exactly.
I would see Limp Bizkit though. That'd be fun.
I think it would be good. Fred Durst
Good's
has,
the wrong word.
Yeah.
That's why I said
It'd
fun.
be fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred Durst is transformed into something.
He's like a cuddly old man now. It's weird.
He's really leaning into the gray. Like, I kind of dig it,
It's kind of nice.
right?
Shut your fucking
Yeah.
mouth.
Shut up. Yeah. Give me something to break.
But yeah, I think those two elements put together, Stormtrooper, Cory Feldman,
That's all you need, man.
that's really all you need.
And good old Corey was barely in it.
Yeah. He was in what? 2 locations.
Yep.
The
Mhm.
initial lineup and then the house.
Yep.
That
Yep.
was it.
That was
So
it.
if you can get him for a weekend,
Can
why
you
not?
rent Cory
Get him in
Feldman?
yeah.
Like for a birthday party?
Yeah, just have him
Yeah.
come by and be Cory Feldman.
You don't read the fine print in your cameo for like, oh, $40, Cory Feldman. Sure, why not? And he's like, I'm here.
Yeah, you ask him to say something about your wedding and he just shows up
Yeah.
and just starts drinking immediately. Dude, fuck. So the movie starts out in like a ball bearing factory,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
typical cheap movie bullshit. A man and a lady who are nude
hmm
attack some
That was crazy.
military boys.
Yeah.
Put on their clothes very quickly. They pulled a Hitman where you sort of just lean down and then you're suddenly in the uniform.
Yep.
He just pops it on. Like they don't even fuck around with it. They're like, yeah, he's Hitman. I don't know.
Like a Zach King video. He's like, no,
Yep,
he's in something
exactly.
different. Yeah.
So they attacked 2 military members inside the facility, right?
Yeah.
But the man was dressed like a greaser afterwards, right? Like a
Yeah,
white
he had
t-shirt
like a
and
bomber
a
jacket.
leather jacket on.
It's a weird look.
That's a uniform. I get that for sure.
It was Gracer Thursday, okay?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
The bad guys had ample opportunities to like shoot them
Mm-hmm.
and chose not to.
Yeah, it was a lot of running after him and like, we should really shoot you.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo chasing.
They're in a movie called Stormtrooper. Their aim is terrible. So it's
True.
like, what's the point in wasting ammo?
You know, why bother?
Yeah, exactly.
But they did, they killed the woman.
She was like, go, leave me. And he's like, all right.
Okay.
Sure. Don't have to tell me twice, lady. Yeah, just leave your loose grenades out. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
on top
Resident
of a
Evil,
crate
yeah.
of TNT.
Yeah. In your danger room. Hey! Sound like the studio backline.
It is. It's 100% is. Keep all your
Which
loose
is
grenades.
just like the room where like the fuses for the building are. But there's some loose grenades on like a tool cabinet.
You know?
Hey, Carl, the light in the bathroom's out. Do you mind going to? You got to be so fucking
Yeah,
careful.
you gotta be really
You have to be
careful.
so careful.
Yeah, don't touch the grenades on the TNT drawer.
Yeah.
So he screws away.
Then we cut to Lady in House.
Yeah, lady in
Car-
house.
Carol Alt.
The
yeah.
dog is outside for some reason in the wild.
Oh yeah, Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky.
And her deadbeat highway cop husband shows up and just starts talking mad shit.
Yeah.
And he's bad.
He's a bad guy.
He's not good.
No gray area with him.
For sure.
No. Comically
Yeah,
abusive, evil.
Yeah.
What'd I tell you about that goddamn dog?
He's just protective of me.
Well, good. I'm glad he's protective of you. But if you can't control him, I'm gonna have to put him down. Now, you better get over this goddamn depression you're going through, Grace, pretty damn quick, because I'm tired of it. Now, get out in the kitchen and make me some goddamn dinner. And I don't care what it is, okay? I don't care if it's a goddamn fucking dog of yours or what. I don't care. I'm just hungry. Damn, that smells good. What are you making?
A steak and eggs.
Eggs. Well, sure, why not? Everything else around here is ass backwards. Might as well have my breakfast for dinner, too, right?
I'm not hungry.
You know what? I bet if you took better care of yourself, you wouldn't be so damn depressed all the time.
Yeah, so he bangs her sort of against her will, which that's always fun in
Always
a movie.
fun.
Love that part.
Yeah.
We don't see tits, which is I was thankful for.
Considering
really
the
nice.
director.
That's true. I'll put a slideshow of all of his
Yeah.
movies up right now. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
At the Justice League.
the fucking Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Cool Mo D is one of them. That was fun. He's like a
Sure.
rapper guy.
And he's like he's rocking to some songs,
Yeah.
like swerving in and out of the
That's true.
lanes.
Mm-hmm.
And his pal's like, quit it.
Yes.
And he's like, no, this is driving music, bro. They catch up with the stolen motorcycle
Yeah.
and the robot,
Right.
and they start shooting at him.
Immediately.
No identification, by the way. They just like
Yeah.
motorcycle. Got it.
Well, I think they call the dude and they're like, "Hey, I think we found him."
oh yeah.
And it's like, take him out. And
Well,
it's like, cool.
Why not?
Let's not get a confirmation that
Yeah.
it's him.
So there's a general
Yeah.
and like a government guy.
Yep.
And the government guy wants the general to fix all this shit. And the general has like a lackey who's not part of the Marines. He's like one of the general's men. And he's the one that's on the ground, like directing people to catch.
Yes. Yeah, you're
And the
totally
reason I
right.
bring these meaningless characters up is that they keep introducing meaningless characters and then giving them like a little bit of backstory and then never like resolving any
Never.
of it.
No.
So Wingding and Bing Bong, they're tire pops, unrelated.
Which one's Wingding?
I don't know.
Cool Mo D?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
They're tire pops for no reason.
Yep.
Mhm.
And they have to change it. Meanwhile, there's a man who I guess is with these dudes in a semi truck,
Yep.
and he catches up real quick.
Real
Immediately
fucking quick.
pulls
Yeah.
out of the gate right,
Right.
behind him.
Like our main character is going the speed limit or something because I don't know how that semi truck got caught up. They're on the Splosion highway that movie studios rent out for Splosions.
Yep.
Would you know the truck explodes?
Fucking explodes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Oh, that's right.
Fuck off.
Deserted road in the middle of nowhere. That fucking semi's blowing up.
Something's gonna blow up, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, how do you time something like that?
Yeah.
I got
Running
something
kinda
for
quick.
you.
Yep.
What the fuck? This dude's about to whip him with the tail of the trailer? What?
I love that.
Oh, that destroyed that camera.
Whoa,
That
yeah, it did.
motorcycle
Yeah, it did.
destroyed that camera.
Oh, you see like all the wires and stuff? Oh, that's really cute. Whoa.
That was probably the most expensive part of the entire movie.
Yeah.
That's the whole budget right there.
Yeah, the rest of it's just going to be like...
Ow. 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 Grip it and rip it, baby.
There we go.
There you go. Does the caffeine even affect you anymore?
No.
Yeah.
It's really just for flavor at this point and
Yeah.
to keep
Yeah.
my heart pumping, you know?
Yeah.
True.
If I
Right.
don't have this, I just kind of like run out of batteries.
You're a monster vampire of like,
Really? Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
I just need the blood at this
I
point.
stock the 7-Elevens at night and I just bite into the can.
Yeah.
Really pisses them off.
Yeah, you shotgun it. Yeah, do you have to time it right so you run out right at bedtime?
Yeah.
And then you just like shut off?
the Windows theme plays. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then-
Right.
Your body gets the like, you must restart in 1 hour. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, all right.
Got an update.
Better
That's
save
it.
all my
You
shit.
know, the wife just stabs me in the chest with with a fucking adrenaline pin in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah,
That's
wake
how
you
I
up.
wake up every day.
Yep.
Shotguns a monster right like directly into your heart.
Just funnels it. Yeah. That's
No,
my daily-
she just punts it into your face. Like she stands over you and just like
Yeah, and we'll get to standing over people later.
That's true.
Ah,
It's-
there
Like,
we
you trying to
go.
talk about the movie.
Yeah, I think we could talk about the husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That piece
So-
of shit.
He's a real piece of shit, and they have a fight about their stupid dead
Which-
son.
we decided he was in a car with the husband, and some guy shot at both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My theory is that he was a cop and his son was doing a ride along.
Yeah,
And some person blasted the son away and she was pissed. But that ends up with her like blasting him in the back with his revolver.
That's true.
yeah. How y'all feeling?
I don't care.
To be honest with you,
I'm indifferent.
I want to see that man.
Whoa! All right.
Hey, all right.
I'm in.
All right,
I'm
we're in.
Cool. I was worried it was going to be this for an hour.
but she
Yeah.
shot him in the back with like a 357 Magnum, and then
Right.
was immediately startled that he died.
Yeah. She's like, why'd you do that?
How could you inconvenience
How
me
could
like
you
this?
do this to me?
Now I got to clean up your blood. Damn it.
Right. And then she takes like 25 minutes to drag his ass into the bathtub
Dude, we saw every frame of that.
Real minutes.
and just twisting, wrenching motions
Yeah.
with her lower
Yeah,
back.
just unapproved OSHA movements
Yeah.
to haul this grown man across
Yeah.
the floor.
And then like she takes a piss on him while showering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You moved him in. You don't want to move him out. But
Sure.
like,
A lot of effort went
right,
into
but
it.
it's
Yeah.
a huge house. There's definitely another
There's gotta be
bathroom.
a shower,
You don't
right?
need to
Somewhere.
shower over your like shitty
Your
husband
dead
you just
husband.
murdered.
yeah.
And then she like talks to him Norman Bates style. Like, hey man, don't look.
Yeah, come on. Oh, Rocky gets a hold of our hero, I guess.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
sneaks into their backyard and Rocky just like kills him
Yep.
Yeah.
for like a second.
He stumbles in the house
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then gun again. Right?
Yeah.
Akio gun, she has it.
Akio gun, yes.
And he's like, I'm hurt. And, you know, this is like one of the most reasonable interactions in the movie because she's like, sit down, shut up, don't move.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get that dick out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She's like tugging at his pants. Didn't you find he has a gun belt, right?
Yep.
And he, I guess, like faints and she handcuffs him.
Yes.
Yeah. He passes out from pain that he has as a cyborg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did they program me to have pain?
Yeah. He wakes up and he's like, all my shit hurts.
Yep.
Like, it fucking sucks.
Get me naked.
Yeah.
Rub water on me.
Handcuffed to the bed, Gerald game style.
She's like dabbing his face, like, sucks to suck. And then she like bounces out of bed, points the gun at him, like, why? Who are you? Fuck you. Fuck you. Why'd you kill my husband?
Yeah.
Which I thought that was going to be a plot point. I thought she was like, this is perfect. I'm going to pin it on this dude.
That would be great.
Yeah. That ultimately becomes like the least of her problems.
And fuck, man.
Eventually,
there's more general shit.
There is more general shit.
And they hire a mercenary.
They hire the mercenary,
Who pulls a tooth with a microchip in it that's never addressed.
That was a weird scene.
And he had his like torturer guy who sounded like fucking Kermit the Frog or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, stop killing people. And he was like, I can't help it, sir. I love blood. More blood for the blood god, sir.
So now this guy's on the case. With
we
his
get
team.
introduced to his like very short team of flunkies. Either he's like 6'8", or they're all very short people. And we get introduced to Cory Feldman, who has reservations about killing innocents.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah.
Where you think you wouldn't join the group where the guy is like a known sociopath.
Yeah,
that's true.
But whatever. He's got an eye patch again. Characterization. Add some intrigue to a character that doesn't fucking matter. And then there's Girl, and those are the two that kind of get the screen time.
Yep.
And what does Girl do later in the movie?
What does Girl do later?
I think she implies she wants to fuck her boss.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And then she dies, and it doesn't get resolved at all.
Yeah, it literally never happens.
Yeah.
Flunkies show up. But before they do anything, the Blues Brothers break in and just start blasting.
Yeah. Don't wait for backup.
Right.
Don't wait for permission.
And
Nothing.
the Blues
Just-
Brothers had a moment in the car. They were given personalities, and guess what happens to them? They die instantly.
Immediately.
Yeah. But the fat Blues Brother kills the dog. And that
Yeah.
was sad. And she
Kinda.
cries over the dog way more than she cries over murdering her husband.
Yeah, the robot guy being like, "There's gonna be more. You have to come with me." And she's like, "I want to stay here with my dead animal."
Yeah.
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 Somewhere between getting mauled by the dog, he got amnesia.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
fairly sure he knew who he was escaping the ball bearing factory, but I think the dog bit his brain or
Took
something.
his memory.
Got his
Yeah.
fontanelle.
Yeah.
Just severed a wire in his arm.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, he had
That's
that big
another
button on his forehead. The dog was just like,
fact. What? I don't know who I am. That fucked me up. I can imagine if a dog did that to me.
sorry.
So yeah, nothing is resolved in the conversation.
No,
she asks very like regular questions. Who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing? He's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have flashes
Right.
of memory. What are they? I don't know.
I have no
Right.
clue.
You know,
What do you know? You're gonna hate this answer, but
Yeah.
you'll never fucking
I really
guess.
don't know.
Right. And there's this bit where he's like, they're after you. I don't know how I know this, but they're after you. And then he's also like, I don't know what shoes are.
Yeah. He leaves the house, and we get like a little fun montage of him going around killing people
Yeah, like-
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
in
they
the
try to go to a
shadows?
car in the middle of a field.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And there's just hilariously a grenade
Yeah.
like taped to the steering wheel. And he's like, it's booby trapped. So they're in the middle of a field, and all the flunkies are like shooting at them and missing. And she has another manic episode, like runs into the house, starts crying on the stairs.
Yeah, while they're Swiss cheesing the house, she
Right.
just splays out across the stairs.
And then she gets over it and gets angry and then runs outside and starts shooting into nothing.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Yeah, she fucking sucks, by the way.
She's-
I hate her.
Yeah,
She's
not,
the
not my
worst.
favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hits that dude with the door. There's
Yeah.
someone like walking on a bridge, and he like swipes at his Achilles and kills him.
Yeah.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
was fun.
He's like banging on the door, and she's like, "Who is it?"
Oh,
and then he
yeah.
bursts in, and he's like, "Why didn't you answer me? I was busy knocking."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's like that sounded cooler in my head. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I know at one point he gets patched up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
kind of a fun effect. It's
Yeah.
Right.
pretty gross.
There's like a
Yeah,
blinking light in his
yeah,
arm.
he's-
The
That's
blinking
right.
light
And
lets her know that he's a
she
robot.
fucking freaks out again.
Yeah.
More tears. They set up that Cory Feldman and this lady are going to have an issue.
Nope.
No. They break into the house, and the girl just runs in like blasting.
Yeah.
She's like firing wildly.
It's so good.
Yeah, and he fucks her up.
Yep.
And then
Well-
Cory Feldman breaks in the bedroom where the lady is, and she like blasts him once,
Yeah,
but
so
runs
she
out of ammo.
peppers him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Even if it's birdshot, she is maybe 6 feet away at the furthest.
You're gonna hit something.
Yeah.
But he's like, ow. You know, he's like, ow.
Yeah.
Like he sprained his ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Maybe she got his ankle.
Maybe.
That's true. That's a good point.
And then there's a gun on the floor, and she's like, "You'll never make it." And he's like, "Well, I'm a bad guy now, so I'm gonna go for it."
Yeah.
And she kills him.
Cool arc for Cory, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have honestly done it in reverse. Maybe Cory is way too into it.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he like tries to stand up for the lady and gets killed or something.
Or like evil lady's about to kill girl, and he kills evil lady.
Something, right?
Right.
That would have been really great. You know, like
Well,
if there
that's
was-
what they set up.
evil lady was gonna kill somebody, and Cory's like, "No, don't do that."
Exactly.
Bang, kills her.
I thought I'm injured. But I thought better of our evil ways.
Exactly.
Die, mean lady who wants to blow my boss.
Yep.
But that's like a real movie.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
require story setup. So
Yeah.
No, they set it up. It required story payoff.
yeah,
Yeah.
story payoff,
Yeah.
right?
It's the like putting your car and you like put your hand over the thing and look backwards and then drive immediately into a wall. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
eventually, main lackey guy who's in charge of the group ends up in the
Yeah,
house.
shoots.
Yeah.
And he shoots our hero.
Yeah,
Or a
he
robot.
shoots
A robot.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big bad mercenary man shoots him and then starts talking to the lady. It's just like exposition. Like he's a robot. Like all of our questions are answered in like a 2-minute scene.
Yeah, by a
Yep.
secondary character,
Right.
who they hire through a phone call.
Right.
Yeah.
The general's men show up because all the flunkies are dead. They're like, yeah, clean up, no witnesses, kill Denton.
Yeah.
And Denton's too cool for that, and he kills.
When he rolled
like,
over the hood of
fat
the car,
cops.
he really detonated it.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
It was good.
I can't remember how the general's like main man died.
They like try to turn him off, right?
Yeah.
He has that big stupid button on his forehead.
Yeah.
I guess doesn't turn him off. It just turns him into RoboCop.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like pushing the pencil on a Game Boy. Like,
Like
Yeah.
resets him.
reactivates it.
right.
Yeah.
And so he strangles the dude in the bathroom.
That's
Meanwhile,
right.
Denton's like, "What are you doing in there? He's supposed to be dead by now. You better not come out of here." That's when RoboCop analyzes the dead husband cop in
Yeah.
the bathtub.
Yep.
And he's like, "Interrogate the spouse immediately."
Yeah.
So the only payoff in the film, they finally remembered
Yeah.
that the wife killed her husband in cold blood,
Yes.
and he's a super cop, which they just got that information.
Yeah.
Like not 5 minutes earlier,
Yeah.
that exposition was given to us as the audience,
Yep.
and that becomes really important to
Yeah.
pay off him like betraying her.
The last
Yeah.
12 minutes of the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And he fucking like gouges out one of her eyes.
Yeah, he does. Eye patch is really it's the theme of this movie, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. She uses her superhuman strength to break away from
Yeah.
a whole ass robot.
Yeah.
Runs out of the house.
Mhm.
Robots are notoriously not very strong.
Runs out of the house. He's like chasing her, but like Michael Myers chasing her, like robot power walking all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Groovy, baby. That
Yeah.
Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay,
like
cool,
dancing.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, behave. There's a little movie called Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
she
yeah.
like runs past the car that's rigged with the grenade because they bring that
Oh,
arc back.
that's
Yep.
how it happens?
Yeah. And so she pulls the handle, activating the grenade, has enough time to like run into the field and lay down, which also gives him enough time to approach the car just enough for it to explode and set
Yes.
him on fire, revealing his robo self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true Robo self.
I guess.
Yeah, I think it's like raining or something. And he gets a little like zappy,
Yeah.
which I
yeah.
think knocks him out of his reverie.
Because he's like gouging out her eye. And then he's like, "Run, they're coming for you," while his
Yeah,
thumb-
while his thumb is
Yeah,
in
yeah.
her skull.
yeah.
That's a design flaw.
Yeah.
This is the perfect cop. Unless it rains.
Yeah.
We can't
To
send
be
him
fair,
out.
he did get exploded and his little like fontanelle button was exposed.
Yeah.
So maybe he's more waterproof normally.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
The woman then gets a third arc.
Yeah,
right?
she does.
From,
Out
like-
of fucking nowhere.
She does. It's almost as if the movie itself was like, hey, you know what would be fucking bitchin'?
Yeah.
What?
If we threw all that shit out of the window
Yeah.
and she's just like a superhero now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like Max Payne or some shit.
Yeah, no shit. Maxine Payne.
Yeah.
Maxine Payne.
And then
Yeah.
Denton's like, help. God help. And she's
God,
like,
you look
"Fuck
so fucking hot. Yeah.
Bang bang.
shoots him, uses Cory Feldman's eye patch
Oh yeah,
The
Yeah.
long con on
that's
that?
another payoff.
That was a payoff.
That's the only other payoff.
Yeah.
I love it. That's Corey's character. He exists just to deliver an eye patch at the end of the movie.
Before the end of the movie, right? The other
Yeah.
military officer calls
Yep.
the guy in the chair who's been sitting there the entire time. But is just referenced now. He's like, all right, shit's got out of hand. You need to go deliver this guy's termination paperwork, essentially. Right? That's what
Yeah.
he calls it.
Yeah.
Set up his resignation.
Right. Which
And-
is just a gun in a manila envelope.
Yeah. He's going to Bud Dwyer himself.
Yeah.
And he is like implying that he should kill himself. And the general starts doing the logical thing for me, which would be to kill the guy that's asking you to kill yourself, but then decides to kill himself anyway.
It's fine. Who
Right.
cares?
Like,
And I guess the politician man needed to tie up the loose ends,
I
and the
guess.
general was a loose end.
Yeah. But I mean, what if the general just killed the guy delivering the gun? Was the other general going to be like, I got to send another guy?
Yeah, right.
And he just sends guys to get shot by this older general.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So the husband is a state trooper, right? Because he drives a
Yeah.
motorcycle to the house in the beginning.
Yes.
And by the end of it, his wife, who now has an eye patch, all kinds of guns, like leather jacket with cleavage,
Yeah.
the whole shebang,
Yeah.
drives off on the same police motorcycle
Hell yeah.
as
Yeah.
if not to be tracked.
It's fine.
It's
Credits.
fine. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
It
Credits,
makes
baby.
sense.
Yeah, this is like the Rogue One to a real kick-ass movie that I don't think exists.
Also, why would you believe the person that just got done digging your eyeball out of your head?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
a
she
good
wasn't
point.
really at fault for anything. Legally, people just showed up and started shooting her house.
Yeah.
She killed her husband, man.
No, she was also killed by people Swiss cheesing her house. That's what I would have said.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
You know,
yeah.
I
mean,
love lying to
yeah,
the
yeah.
police. Yeah.
it's like one of my second favorite hobbies.
Yeah,
So,
no, there's no world where she would get blamed for her husband's death.
Yeah,
Like one detective might be like, "Oh man, he made it into the tub before he died," but like,
yeah. She could
Yeah.
have been like, I was just trying to preserve his body in case he was alive, right? It wasn't
Right.
a headshot. He could have still been
Well,
alive.
and technically, the general that was after her had to kill himself.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
who the fuck cares anymore?
That's it.
That's a good point.
The robot's dead. The other robot's dead. The
Yeah.
that's it.
Everyone,
the loop is closed.
Yeah, everyone who knows and has seen her face are dead. And then when she gets arrested for impersonating a cop,
Yeah.
they're gonna check out her house and be like, "What the fuck have you been doing?"
Yeah.
I think this movie decided it didn't give a fuck in like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it wanted to
Yeah.
be something more serious than what it was, and then they're like, okay, you know what? This is terrible. Let's just throw
Yeah.
everything at it.
Because her suiting up at the end felt like a fuck it moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The storm part never comes into play, other than the fact that there is stormy weather.
Yes.
Like there is a storm outside.
I think that's it, man.
He was a trooper that was in a storm.
I'm convinced the title only came about because someone said it as a joke, and then some humorless cunt went, "That's great.
The studio
Yeah.
was like, dude,
That's
crushed it.
perfect."
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Disney hasn't gotten a hold of this. You know what I mean?
It sued the fuck out of that weird pervert who directed it.
They'd
Yeah.
get all like $16, but
To be fair, they didn't own Disney back in they didn't own Star Wars back in 1998.
It's true. It's true.
yeah, that's right. George,
Do they retroactively sue them? Do
Wouldn't
they have that
surprise
kind
me.
of power?
Oh, dude, never
Oh,
understand.
Lucas would have went after these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Anytime the movie started having fun, I was doing the like Akira meme of like getting the flashbacks of like those scenes, like
Yeah,
like
Leave me alone!
Sam.
Yeah.
This came on a 4-pack,
Yep.
and I paid $1 for it.
Yep.
So our bar is 25 cents.
I think this is worth 25
Oh
cents.
man,
I don't think it's worth much more than that.
no.
Well, maybe it is because there's a lot to talk about, and it wasn't boring at all.
No.
Well, some of the action stuff was really boring.
I will say there were a couple moments really early on where all three of us went, "Yay!" That was cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
when she killed her husband, we were kind of locked in.
Yeah.
Sure.
But until then, it was kind of just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But uncomfortable is better than boring.
yeah,
it's true.
We felt something.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Which gave us something to talk about,
Yeah.
which makes it better than 25 cents. I would give it $1. I'll give it $1. Like if it were worth $1, I'd give
No
it
way.
$1.
No
I think
shit.
so.
Ah.
There's just so
Like if
much
someone
going
said,
on.
"Hey, would you pay $1 or could I give you $1
Yeah,
to watch this movie about reluctant sex plus robots?
Like you said, if this was a regular episode.
If this were a regular episode, $1.
Wow.
But it definitely is worth 25 cents.
Okay.
You have
yeah.
to understand my reasoning.
No, I get your reasoning. I'm just
Stuff happened,
Yeah.
it's true. It's
which
true.
is more than we could say for a lot of the shit we watch.
We didn't veto it.
We didn't veto it.
We were in the middle of a discussion about vetoing it, and then something exploded. Or
Yeah.
no,
got
no,
shot.
she shot her
Yeah.
husband,
Okay,
and
that's
then we
right.
were like, "What the fuck?"
yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
That man.
Whoa! All right.
Hey,
I'm in.
all right,
I'm
we're in.
Cool.
I think we're at the point in our bad movie watching careers where baffling is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's true.
Whereas before it was painful and sucked. I'm sort of broken now.
I get that. Yeah.
So I'd give it $1.
Okay.
I'm not happy about it, but I have to do it.
Yeah.
About as reluctant as that sex scene with that $1, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan?
I'd give it 50 cents. I think it's
50?
worth
Okay.
twice its value on the box set.
Okay. Kevin,
Oh, man. I didn't like it very much.
it's not good.
It's not.
It's interesting.
But was it like no money bad?
No, it's not no money, bro. If I'm also trying to grade it on that, like, as a standalone thing, if it was worth $1 as well. And I'm still only coming out about 20 cents.
Wow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I disagree, but that's fair.
Okay.
20 cents, 2 times. Not even like one single.
Less than a quarter. I'm going to
Less
give
than
you
a
a
quarter.
quarter and you give me back a nickel.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explosion was fun. That's about it.
You know what,
man.
Kevin? The more you talk about it,
Yeah.
the more I realize I kind of fucking hated it.
Yeah.
So, so I'm gonna go for 25 cents.
All right.
I think it was worth what we paid for it, but I think I kind of fucking hated it.
I'm kind of. It wouldn't take me much convincing to get to 25, but I'm happy with.
You know what
20
it
right
is? It's her character.
Yes.
I hated everything about her.
now. She just needed to be more consistent with her reactions to shit.
Yeah.
The writer of the movie should have made her more sympathetic because
Yeah.
she just comes off as a manic sociopath the entire movie.
Oh, and she takes medicine. I totally forgot. She like
Oh, yeah.
pops pills once.
You honestly could have put that shower scene later in the movie,
Right.
So she's a little more jaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she does that shit like. I think the credits are still burned into the screen.
And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, exactly. Well, also, like, he talks shit about her depression.
Yeah.
that's
He's
right.
like, you got to get over this
Yeah.
shit because I'm over it.
Yeah.
Which implies that she does have a problem.
Yeah, it's a real boomer move of like, just don't be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, get more sunlight. It was a weird fucking movie.
It was a wild movie, yeah. It's been a while since we've watched a movie with this much plot.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on. None of it went anywhere.
No.
but it was there.
And we stuck with it. We've started some plot movies and given up on it.
Yeah.
But we stuck with this one.
Well, it did have the benefit of dumping all of its exposition like right before the end of the movie.
That's a
Yeah.
really
It
good
gave
point.
us all the context like right at the very fucking end.
It was like the movie paused and someone walked in like they were green screened. You've probably been wondering what's been going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mega cop. Anyway, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was good.
This maybe was better than the other one we tried to do before Lost Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was looking like it was going to be pretty boring.
If I get the name of it, I will watch it.
Zone 39.
Zone 39. I
Yep.
will watch it. You know,
All right.
It's from those
I have to
We
know.
probably still have it here. You
Phil-
can have it.
Sick.
Yeah.
filthy Australians.
Gore blimey.
We did it.
We did it.
You did it.
This was fun, man. We'll have you back on for another, we'll do a video game or something.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
You want to do Steam or like Xbox, PlayStation?
Yeah, let's do console.
Okay.
Let's bonafide OG this.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Fuck
excited.
yeah. Stick around. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh, like and subscribe.